My name is Darrin Hagen, and I've been nominated for writing, directing, and composing the music for the feature documentary, Pride vs. Prejudice, the Delwin Vriend story. I'm an artist who made a film. But what I love doing is telling the stories of queer history from Edmonton. So the Delwin Vriend story, when it was offered to me, was a story that I had lived through. I remember it happening in the mid-90s, and I remember it affecting friends of mine and people in my community with real impact. So to be able to sort of tell a version of that story was an exciting prospect. The opening night of the documentary was at the Rainbow Visions Film Festival in May of 2024 at the Garneau Theatre, and it was packed. It was people from the community and people from the film community and the arts community, and just Edmonton was there. I've seen the impact that the film has on the people who see it, and it fills me with an immense source of pride that it's been recognized in this way. Queer history is something that's not only important but essential. Edmonton doesn't understand its history unless it understands the part that queer people played in that history.
My name is Scott Portingale, and the project I was nominated for is called Emergence. It's a short stop-motion animated film. And I actually created Emergence in 3 separate spaces, including this one right here. I'm actually sitting right where the puppet was. Literally, the planet was here. So Emergence is a puppet animation. I wanted to keep everything minimal and tell the story with this character that doesn't move from its spot. And that was actually hard to do throughout it. It's quite technical in how the lighting works and that kind of thing. But I thought of this idea with this character in a Rubik's Cube head trying to figure itself out and paralleling that with the human experience of all of us through evolutionary psychology and even just biological evolution. As humans, how our minds, our consciousness emerged. There's a lot of rejection that comes with making films and just trying to get them out there to film festivals and whatnot. So, to have a little win along the way is one of those things that just helps you keep going.
My name is Don Depoe. I'm one of the producers of Dark Match, a feature film that was made in Edmonton. And it's a B-level wrestling group that has a manager, of course, that will go anywhere for money, gets an offer that's too good to be true, and things happen that shouldn't actually happen. The production binder started off, like a 2-inch binder, then a 3-inch binder, then a 4-inch binder. Yeah, it's pretty cool going through the script, and then you see the cast and crew work so hard, and the director of photography, they did a really good job. Finding out we're one of the finalists was, really satisfying. It's a team nomination, and that, gives us fuel to move on to the next project.